Of course, we've got coverage across North Texas today. Tiffany Liu is in McKinney this morning in Collin County. And Tiffany, I know you've been keeping tabs on the precipitation. We know it picked up a little bit there when we checked in with you last. How are things looking right now?
Well, Mark, I wish I could turn the camera around and show you what I can't, but I wanted to explain to you guys what we're doing to actually protect our camera right now from this sleet. Thomas has an umbrella to his left, an umbrella above him, and he's standing under the hood of his car because it's been coming down very consistently, probably for the last half an hour now. And I just want to show you guys this. For the last 15 minutes, I've been collecting the sleet in this umbrella. You know what? It's a good amount here, and that is what we're getting, you know, pretty consistently, again, like I mentioned. So if you look at the sidewalk behind me, if you look at the street that's next to me, the cars, it's all accumulating. You want to be extremely careful if you are stepping out into your neighborhood this morning. It is slippery, it is icy right now, and it's extremely cold, so stay inside if you can. The Collin County Sheriff's Office is also encouraging people to not get on the roads if at all possible. For now, let's send it over to Chris. Chris over in Denton County, how are those roads looking for you?
Don't have the sleet that you were just talking about. The roads, though, are not great. Fortunately, not a lot of people out on the road right now, but you can see we've seen a lot of the TxDOT trucks. In fact, I'd say about half the vehicles we even see go by are either a TxDOT truck or one of the trucks putting the brine down, some kind of road maintenance vehicle. That is the good news, because last night, this area at 35 was a complete mess. People coming home. I got tweets from people saying that it took them a couple hours, their evening commute, just because of the ice. And this place here in particular, the I-35 overpass right here in front of Buc-ee's, was a real trouble spot because the 18-wheelers were getting stuck. But fortunately, not near as many people on the road right now. In fact, you want to know how dead it is on the road? Buc-ee's pretty much has no one at the gas pumps. So that is something you rarely ever see. Usually Buc-ee's is packed, but still a treacherous situation on the roads. We know that. Bumpy, rocky in some places, that cobblestone effect that we often see after a couple days of slush and then refreezing. So we don't think the roads will get any better today. The Department of Emergency Management here in Denton County warning people that they expect things to get worse. So again, just urging everybody to stay home if they can help it. Right now, let's see how the roads are doing out there in Dallas County. But more importantly, let's see, Sean, are you staying warm? I really hope you're staying warm, buddy.
Nope, no cowardice here. Genius, cowardice, whatever you want to call it. We are outside the car, actually. It has nothing to do with being a coward or a genius. I apologize, Chris. You are a genius. But we want to show you, we're outside the car because we want to show you what it looks like. And I would have our photographer, Billy Bryant, zoom in, but he is getting pelted in the face with sleet right now. I'm getting pelted in the back, so I'm not going to turn around too much. But as you can see, the roads here at the High 5, which is 75 and 635 in North Dallas, are covered in sleet. We did see a moment ago, as you can see, I don't know if you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, there's a car trying to get up the ramp. Almost that same location, there was a car that got stuck shortly, about 10-15 minutes ago, and it had to back all the way down the ramp. We just heard some first responders going by, so there must be something happening in the area. And of course, we want to thank those first responders who have no choice but to be out today to help those of you who are getting stuck, who are having problems. And if you are one of the people that has to be out, please, please, please be safe. In addition to this sleet and this freezing rain and the slick roads, it is extremely cold out here and the wind is not helping things. So please be safe if you have to get out, because it is getting much more dangerous here on 75 and on these roads right here. That's how it looks right here. Let's take a look at Tarrant County, where Megan has been all morning. Megan.
Yeah, Sean, I'm also getting pelted in the face with sleet as well. So it's not much different, but we did get it a little bit earlier, so you could see that it is really white. I would say it's probably 1/4 of an inch, and so it's very slippery as well. Now, one of the things that we're doing here at the Fort Worth Livestock Show is talking to some of the folks who are here, specifically the families. I mean, we've seen so many families go by. They've been here overnight since 1 a.m. And they're telling us that, they're not used to this weather. In fact, you can see that there's a snow angel, or should I say maybe ice angel, sleet angel, something like that. So they're having some fun with it, but especially on those roadways, one of the other folks who I was talking with, I asked, hey, did you just come in? She goes, yeah, no, but you don't want to talk to me. I just came from across the street. And I said, well, how was your drive? She said, oh, I was slipping and sliding everywhere. And she's right across the street. So if you have to make that long distance drive today, you better be safe. You don't want to be sorry, because even across the street, even that one block, it is really dangerous out there. When you put on your brakes, you are going to slip. So especially in these conditions, please take it slow on the roads. Don't go out if you don't have to, as we've been saying. But if you are, either an essential worker or you are here at the livestock show, I mean, the grand prize last year was $300,000. So these families are not giving that up. I mean, this is something that you don't want to dismiss. You don't want to, you want to take it seriously. So, of course, with that said, that's the situations here in Fort Worth and Tarrant County. I'm going to now send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, thank you for that, Megan. Of course, a lot of those folks in town for the stock show came from all over the country, where they're a little more used to traversing some of these roadways than us North Texans. But a reminder, we have more freezing rain and sleet on the way, Greg has told us. So make sure you've got the WFAA app handy to help you track conditions right down to your neighborhood. We'll also use that to send you any alerts with updates, road closures as well. You can use that app in the Near Me tab to share pictures and videos where you are too. You can get it in whichever app store you use.